So we have two classes to showcase inside today's video, being the Hornbow and the Speedshot, and a new 10-player rift and one of the new game modes coming in the new Moco update. So let's dive on into it. So the first class we're going to be playing is a Speedshot. It is a 1-star complexity and is a range damage class. And now this class is going to be the class every player unlocks when they join Moco. So every player is going to have this class. And the abilities are, its normal attack is shoot peace and arrows that damage enemies along a straight line. First ability is Cold Snap. Shoot a blast of peace and ice arrows that slow enemies down. Second ability is Reign Supreme. Shoot a volley of explosive arrows that deal area damage on impact. Then the final ability is Comeback, which is heal yourself over time. And then we'll quickly look at the dash, which is just a normal dash with a 4-second cooldown. Quickly dash forward, because now each class has its own individual dash and they're like all different. Some are the same for some classes, but a lot of different for different classes. And this is going to be part of a video series I'm going to be posting over the next week. So one video every day showcasing all the classes with just some nice gameplay, nice chill gameplay for you guys to feast your eyes upon so you can see the classes in more detail. But as I said in the intro, we're going to be taking a look at a 10-man rift. We're going to jump into that 10-man rift now with the Speedshot class. So we're here inside the rift. It is a 10-man rift. We have got Manny, Jax and Luna to help us as well. And this is so cool to see, a 10-man rift. I always said this in the previous chapters. Why restrict this game to 4-player rifts? I mean, the potential's there to do more player rifts. And it's nice to see that we're getting it inside the new update. But we're here for the Speedshot. I am low on health. I'm going to pop my hail ability there. So simple to use, guys, but still super effective. Don't sleep on this Speedshot, even though it's the class everyone unlocks first. I'm just going to spam my abilities there. Try and thin out these mobs. Keep an eye on my health. I am full health, so I needn't use my health ability. Then we're just going to target the boss, do a bit of DPS. Use my abilities when they come on cooldown. Whoa, just avoid that. There we go. Use my ice arrows there. And again, it's just point and shoot. Nothing too complicated about this class, hence why it's 1-star. Use my healing ability up there. And we need to avoid these AoE damages, man, because they do some hefty DPS. There we go. Just chip away at the boss. Avoid them attacks. Move and shoot. Move and shoot is the key. Use my abilities. Manny, Jax and Luna up top doing some work. Thank you very much for your help and hands. But yeah, this is going to be so fun when it comes to the game, and obviously we're trying to get teams together to complete things, and it's just nice to have a 10-player rift. I feel it's nice and fresh than just the 4-player rifts we couldn't see in game. I'll just avoid that AoE attack. But here's Mr. Beatles. Let's try and take him out, because he is annoying. He runs around everywhere. That's him dunzos. Try and use my AoE arrows there to thin out the herd. A lot of mobs up top. Man, these guards still an annoyance in Moco with these shields. Focus on the boss now. Ooh, are we going to do it in time? 56 seconds left on the clock. Use my arrows. Yeah, so you can see the Speedshot here. Use my healing ability. Nothing too complicated. The healing ability heals you pretty quick. Puts a lot of life into you. But like I said, guys, these are just super early days for the classes. They might get tweaked slightly. You know, early work in progresses. So balancing might take place for the classes and or the monsters as well, and the rifts and things. But like I said, this is just super early gameplay. I just wanted to show you guys the classes in a bit more detail rather than the quick overview I gave in my video yesterday. So if you want to follow along with this video series, be sure to subscribe and turn on notice. And if you did like this video, guys, consider dropping me a like down below. It'd be massively helpful. You know, it helps me out massively. Oh, no way. So you've got to avoid them AoE attacks, man. They do so much damage. And he's going to go in rage. Are we going to get it done? Oh, we got it done. Let's go. 9 bots and myself, or 10 bots if you include me. So that is Speedshot Bow, and that is Breaking the Lance 10-man rift. So let's take a look at the Hornbow. So here we have the Hornbow, and it does belong to the range damage class, and it is 2-star in complexity, meaning it's a little bit more tricky than the Speedshot 2 player. But let's take a look at the abilities. And the normal attack is Bat Bite. Shoot bolts that deal damage at medium range. Hitting enemies charges up your Unbridled Fury skill. And then for the first ability, we've got Dragon's Breath, and that's spray a cone of toxic Dragon's Breath, dealing area damage multiple times and slowing non-boss enemies. Dealing damage with this skill also heals you. The bigger the enemy, the more you heal. So you can see why it is 2-star in complexity. It's slightly more complicated. And then the second ability is Serpentine Spirit. Unleash your Serpentine Spirit, increasing your attack speed for 5 seconds. And then the final ability is Unbridled Fury. Charge up this skill by hitting enemies with your attack and strike. When fully charged, use this skill to shoot multiple piercing bolts in a wide area, dealing damage and stunning enemies. And then the dash is strike. Dash forward, dealing damage and stunning enemies in a wide area. Hitting enemies charges up your Unbridled Fury skill. The bigger the enemy, the more your skill charges up. And like I did say, you can see why this is a 2-star weapon, because it is slightly more complex than the Speedshot. But we're going to jump into a new game mode called Score Hunt. So you can see that game mode, and you can see this new Hornbow weapon class in action. So we are here in the Score Hunt game mode. You can see in the top left, right, 800 points, 900 points, and 1,000 points. And basically, you run around with your team, eliminating these enemies, and try to rack up as many points as possible. It's super fun, but like I did say earlier in the video, this is early work in progress. So the enemies are kind of difficult, but they're probably going to take some sort of balancing before the final version is released. So do bear that in mind, guys. And also, we're here for the Hornbow. You can see my ability charging up on the right. The more this charges up, the longer you're going to be able to use it. So I'm just going to, sort of like an ultimate ability. I'm just going to use it now. Boom, boom, boom. Look at the Hornbow go, and it actually shreds. It's actually pretty good now in the new Moco. So I'll just follow these bots. And you can see the enemies dropping orange dots on the floor, just like in PvP and stuff, where you collect them and they rack up your points. And that's how you win this game mode. But I am going to use my second ability to speed up my firing. Then I'm going to put my ultimate there, because this axe hopper, man. Oh, missed him with my pepper spray. My second ability, that's what heals me. But yeah, it's quite a fun game mode. I do enjoy this. This class is actually fun as well. It's a lot more engaging than the Hornbow that we currently have in the game. And strategy is going to be key inside this game mode as well for when you play it, because, you know, do you split up into 2 teams of 2 or solo? Try and get as many points as you can. Who knows? But I'm sure we will figure that out when the game goes live. I'll just use that ability there to heal myself and do a bit of DPS to them. Going to use my ability to fully charge up. Boom, boom, boom. It's so cool. I'm going to use my ability to heal there as well. Oh, get out of the way of that. Use that one. I'm going to have to use my ability to try and kill these. Pepper spray. Oh, but you can see it's quite difficult because, like I say, the bots, they do need balancing inside this game mode. So do take it with a pinch of salt. My bot friend mates are up at the top. I'm going to have to use that to try and damage all of these. I use my ability to attack faster, my ultimate, to try and kill these. Pepper spray's cool down. I'm going to use it to heal. You can see my life going into my player there. I'm going to dash into them there. There goes my ultimate ability. And then just collect these points up. We are back as a team. We did get split up a little bit there. But I'm just going to follow the bots. My intention isn't to win in this game mode. It's just kind of to show you guys what it's about. And then, obviously, the Hornbow in a bit more detail. And like I did say, I'm going to be doing all the classes this way. I'm going to be posting a video daily till we get through all the classes. So like I did say, subscribe, turn on notice if you want to catch all them, my friends. I just thought it would be a nice way to showcase the classes in a bit of a slower pace for you guys, because there is a lot to get through. A lot to get through with these classes. There goes my ultimate. Boom, boom, boom. Just going to chili dagger into them. Oh, the axe hoppers are so broken. Might be a good thing to take a heal. And there we go. Look at all them enemies on the map there. Super difficult, but like I did say, I feel as though they are going to get balanced before this gets rolled out to the public. Super, super early days for this. But nonetheless, that is a new game mode, Score Hunt. And that is the Hornbow. So there we have some gameplay of the Speedshot and the Hornbow. And then you did get a little sneak peek at the 10-player Rift and the new game mode, Score Hunt. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Which out of these 2 classes do you like the look of the most? And we'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.